actually want to thank you personally.
All right, this is President Trump right now at the annual Police Officers Memorial Service on Capitol Hill. It honors those fallen peace officers. Just now, we saw the family of Newman Police Corporal Ranil Ron Singh. He was the one that was killed out in California. That was his family that came up and spoke at the microphone and said that they support the president. But the president there this day, May 15th, marks Peace Officers Memorial Day, noting that already year to date, 40 officers have given their lives in the line of duty. That is an event to bring those families together and show them support on their loss. Quite a thing. Fox News alert now. A high-level dispute breaking out over who pushed the unverified anti-Trump dossier as we get more details on the team that Attorney General William Barr has enlisted to review the origins of the Russia investigation. And it's raising new questions over just how far the inquiry will reach. This is Outnumbered, and I'm Melissa Francis. Here today, my partner, Harris Faulkner, Fox Business Network anchor Dagen McDowell, and joining us on the couch for the first time, former interim chairwoman for the National Democratic Committee and Fox News contributor Donna Brazile. Very cool.
I like the dance
love it,
move, baby.
All right, in the center seat today, chairman of the American Conservative Union, Matt Schlapp. Wow.
No dancing.
No dancing for you?
I saw you at the Correspondence Center last year, though. You do bust a move.
Oh, that's very nice. That was supposed to kind of be like, in the house.
I let it out.
All right.
I'm very excited to have Donna here. I wanted lavender hair when you had lavender hair, but I thought that would not go over so well here for me.
It was more purple. I'm getting it back this spring. But this is the first time I've been on the White Couch without plastic. I grew up in the South, and every time I sat on the couch, remember back in the day? Yeah. I mean, Harris told me I cannot say the word I have to say the word season. But back in the day, your parents didn't let you sit on the couch. The couch was for company, remember?
Remember how the plastic would get hard over time and you get like a little cut on the back of your leg?
Yeah,
Let me just tell you, Donna's doing so well now, there's no plastic anymore.
Yeah. All right.
You better be careful, I might slide over.
Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. Fox News is learning that Attorney General Barr has been working collaboratively with CIA Director Gina Haspel, FBI Director Christopher Wray, and DNI Chief Dan Coats on investigating the roots of the Trump-Russia investigation. This comes amid new scrutiny over the use of the unverified Trump dossier compiled by ex-British spy Christopher Steele and how it was used to obtain a FISA warrant on the former Trump campaign associate Carter Page. Now former House Oversight Committee Chairman Trey Gowdy, who has seen classified documents at the heart of all this, saying it appears that former FBI Director James Comey and former CIA Director John Brennan are pointing the finger at each other. And Gowdy says that may be a good place to start this new investigation.
Brennan and Comey right now, the only thing they seem to share is a hatred for Donald Trump. It's going to be interesting if they begin to turn on one another. I've seen the document. I'm not going to describe it any more than that. Comey's got a better argument than Brennan based on what I've seen.
Yesterday, former CIA Director Brennan pushing back against the new scrutiny, suggesting that the investigation is a fishing expedition.
If they look back at it in 2020, are they going to find that there was something that should have been said differently, whatever they might? But I think that's what they're trying to do, is to uncover something that they will misrepresent as being part of this deep state effort to try to undermine Donald Trump's election.
Donna, since it's your first day here, I'm going to let you go first. What's your take on this?
It's my honeymoon.
It still is, yes, absolutely. What is your take on this new wrinkle in the investigation?
Well, I have several opinions. The first thing I want to state outright is that the Inspector General is reviewing this. We need to see what the Inspector General come up. General Barr has now, I guess, given this information or given this assignment to a new prosecutor. I want to see what the IG comes up with, as well as what the new prosecutor comes up with. The bottom line is we still need to deal with the conclusion of the Mueller report. I hope we can walk and chew gum at the same time. If we want to investigate how this started, fine. But we also need to deal with the conclusions of the Mueller report.
Can I just ask a quick follow-up with regard to that? At the Justice Department, Democrats have been offered, and only a few, like a handful, maybe six,
right.
Chairman Nadler and a few others, to go into a SCIF and read a document in the Mueller report that is 98.5% unredacted. I've been making the argument, Donna, that you would want to go in there and read that, but to date, reportedly, no Democrats have. And again, the list is short, so I get it. They could almost, from what I understand, fit half of them in there at one time. I don't know if it works that way. But my point is, when you look at a document and you know exactly 98.5%, you can then make a more compelling case for either changing the rules around grand jury testimony within the Congress itself, because it can do that. Democrats are in the majority. I know it's still got to go to the Senate. But you could also say and make a compelling argument to William Barr. Look, help us get this done, Democrats, because this spot is missing. Why not go down the hall of the DOJ and read it?
Well, I don't know what Chairman Nadler is expecting by going into that room, but I do know what Democrats and I think the majority of Americans, they want us to now evaluate the conclusion of the Mueller report so that we can prevent this from happening. I think it's important that Chairman Nadler gets an opportunity to bring Mr. Mueller before the committee so that we can go through all the underlying information, the investigation itself, complete the evaluation, and prevent this from happening again. Now, I don't know why he's decided. Maybe somebody will tell me later because I don't know the answer to the question that you just raised. But I do believe as an American, I want to see as much information as possible so that we can destroy the playbook that interfered in our election in 2016.
He says he wants to see the whole thing.
Along those lines, the dispute that's out today talks about who insisted on the Steele dossier being included in this investigation. And now it's like a hot potato. And if you look at the past 24 hours, there is this pushback between Brennan and Comey. No, you said it needed to be included. No, I didn't want it in there. How do you think that turns out, and why is that relevant?
It's relevant because, remember, the dossier was paid for substantially by the Clinton campaign and was pitched to the FBI and other agencies by either partisan journalists or Democrats themselves. So the whole thing started off as an Oppo research file, and you had willing Obama appointees that were willing to go to the next step. And Melissa, here's the key thing. When Donna keeps saying, we hope that this doesn't happen again, the antecedent to this is one president should not use the agencies of government to start spying and surveilling the opposing party's presidential nominee and the incoming president. That's what we never want to see again. And this is why what Bill Barr is doing is making sure that he has a grasp of the decisions that were made and who knew about it, Melissa. What did Barack Obama know about? What did Joe Biden know about?
Well, you might ask, or the DNC.
Oh, I know what the DNC knew because we were hacked. And also, I want to know what Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan did. They also had information. And the Steele dossier began with Republicans researching Donald Trump. When you have 140 contacts with the Kremlin, somebody is going to...
Now you've jumped the shark. What you're saying is that there was inappropriate contact between Team Trump and Russia. And Mueller said that is not factually accurate. There was no collusion, period. But there's no sense spending more time on that.
Yes, there's a lot.
Well, then you don't think Bob Mueller's report is accurate?
No, I believe that if you have 140 contacts with a foreign hostile military
we're about to get run over by a break here, but we can tell this show is going to be sizzling on the other side. Don't go away. We'll be right back here on Outnumbered.